Right, well we're going to be looking at anchors, and we're on this lovely barge here, Vid, and she's actually got two anchors, a very large anchor. The flukes are actually sticking out, which really they should be sticking inwards before you start travelling. But we're going to have a look at the system on this, because quite regularly spring is a time where you may not be able to use your anchor winch for a period of time. And we're going to have a check of the chain and make sure the system is all okay, so that if we do need to deploy the anchor as your last resort, we know it's going to actually work. So on a barge like this, a lot of them, as you can see over there, we've got a hand winch, which is all exposed. This one over on the other side here, with a beautiful double hand winch with a brake and everything system on it. This one's got a double winch system, so you've got the option of two anchor lifts, as we were talking about, but this one is all beautifully greased up, and while it has got a hand operation, it's been converted to electric motor on the side here, and it's really good to see this is all beautifully greased up. And again, after a period of time, it's worth just giving it that little rock backs and forwards to make sure everything is working correctly. What's interesting is the large anchor on this one is actually welded on. The link is actually welded on here, and it's got a swivel before it goes to the actual anchor. A pretty substantial chain. And this side we've actually got a pair of shackles which have been riveted over. I don't know if you noticed, but there's actually quite a lot of corrosion on that shackle where it's come through here, and this side in particular is actually worn quite a lot. I don't know if you can get that on that side there, look. You can actually see the corrosion starting where you've got probably a proper iron anchor onto a mild steel shackle, and these two here are starting to wear. So really, for the weight of the boat, it probably wouldn't be a bad idea to start looking at changing those in the near future. Down to the actual anchor lock itself, where everything gets stowed. I can't actually fit in this anchor locker. There has been suggestions of greasing me up and dropping me in, but I don't think that's going to happen. Both sets of anchor chain are actually stowed down in there, and again, when recovering the anchor, Charles here says it washes off everything, but no matter best will in the world, no matter how much you try, you will end up with sediment and stuff accumulating at the bottom there. And you can see right down the bottom, right on the stem there's a bit of a build-up, which, the beauty is with mud, it's not going to rot away in 5 minutes, but it's well worth trying to get it cleaned out and protected. All the chain here is just normal chain without any galvanising or anything on it. On a yacht, most of the chains are galvanised, and it's really important that from winter, when you come back to spring, to actually make sure you can actually check your anchor chain is actually deployable, because I've seen them before now where the links all rust together, and then it won't go through the gypsy, and that's when people have problems putting their anchors down. Okay.